Hi, I'm Perry, the juggling runner or joggler, and I'm here to talk to you today about food and nutrition. Now, I run a lot of miles. Last year I did 1,400 miles, and I ran every day. And you would think with all that running that it would have a good effect on my weight. And in fact, last year in January, I weighed 194 pounds, and a year later, after running 1,400 miles and 3 marathons, I weigh 194 pounds, a net change of 0. But, I was healthy. One of the reasons that I didn't lose much weight is because in December, with all the holidays, I ate a fair amount more than I usually do. And while I had lost weight during the year, I gained it all back in December. So what you have to do if you want to lose weight is not just exercise. The equation for losing weight is calories in has to be equal to or less than, the amount of calories that you take in has to be less than the amount of calories you put out. And if that's true, if you take in less than you burn, you will lose weight no matter what kind of exercise you do. So so one of the ways to take in less food is to reduce your food consumption, and here are 5 tips on how to reduce your food consumption. First thing you want to do is you check the labels of the food that you eat. Often you'll see, and every label in the United States has the calories, and really to eat less, you want to eat less calories. Now, one of the tricks that you should look for is that calories are on a serving size, and often you'll find that there's more than one serving size in something that you think is a single serving. I have also found that serving sizes are way off. I really enjoy the cereal Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and you get a 24-ounce box, and it says you get 22 servings in a 24-ounce box. Well, what I found is I tracked it, and instead of 22 servings, I really get 7 servings. That's right. And I just pour normal bowls, so when I think I'm getting a serving, which they say is 150 calories, is really 3 times that, 450 calories. So look for that. Number 2, become familiar with the portion sizes. That's, as I just explained, things that you think are single portion sizes, like a 20-ounce soda, is really a 2.5 serving size. And so you can get tricked. You can look up on the internet. There are various websites that will show you what serving sizes are. For example, a serving size of meat is really about the size of a deck of cards. So you're usually eating more than you expect. Number 3, a successful way to control your food is to buy portion-sized bags. It's been shown through scientific studies that when people are given portion servings, they tend to eat less. In fact, if you wanted to eat candy bars, get those little ones with the little wrappers, and don't throw the wrappers away. Make sure you see the wrappers so you see how many you eat, and that'll make you eat less. Although, probably shouldn't eat candy bars that often anyway. Candy bars are a weakness of mine. Now, another thing that you should do is if you do buy in bulk, say a big bag of chips, create your own portions. Get some of those sandwich bags and fill them up and portion them off, and get rid of the big bag and make little bags, and then you will eat less because it's in smaller portions. And then finally, tip 5 is you should set your own portions in restaurants. One of the reasons that we are a lot heavier than we used to be is that restaurants are serving food in much bigger proportions than they used to. If you look at the amount of fries that used to be called a large at McDonald's, the larges are twice the size of what they were just in the early 1990s. So what you have to do at a restaurant is decide on how much you're going to eat. portion off the plate and decide you're only going to eat 50% of what they give you. Don't eat everything that they give you. And then finally, the one thing that I always found helpful to be healthy when it comes to food is that keep track of food if you can. That's the best way that I've found to lose weight is that I went through for 3 years and wrote down everything that I ate. And I did lose weight. I went from 205 pounds down to about 185 pounds. So I lost 20 pounds. And all I did was write down my food. I wasn't really trying to control it. There's something about writing it down that makes you more conscious of your food and you eat less. The problem with writing it down is that it can be difficult to do because it takes up a little time. And so what it did do is train me to eat less. And now the bottom line with if you want to eat healthy and weigh less, you have to eat less.